We're Eoin and Aisling, and we're about to climb 1,947 metres to the very top of South Korea. This is Hallasan mountain, situated on Jeju Island and home to the highest point in the country. It's going to be a proper leg burner, this one, with some very unexpected surprises along the way, but it'll be another big green tick on our South Korean bucket list and hopefully inspire you to get your boots on and head outside into the outdoors.
We have just arrived to the starting point of the trail, but we are off to a bad start. The sign behind me up here says that we cannot get to the top today because of bad weather, and we can only get as far as one of the shelters, which is very unfortunate, but we're here and we're gonna get going anyway.
This whole area is the Hallasan National Park, and we've got a map here basically of the whole area. It's massive. We wanted to get way up there to the very top where there's like a crater in the middle and a big lake and stuff that you can see. It's meant to be beautiful. I've seen pictures of it online, but because of the closure, as Aisling said, we can only get to here the day to the Samgabon shelter, so it's about 2.5k just over away from the very top peak, which is not what we wanted, but it's going to be the best that we can get the day because of weather conditions. So we've got about 6k to do the day still, so it's not too bad. Before you actually come to do this hike, you have to make a reservation to get into the national park at least one day in advance. So we done that online. It's free of charge and everything like that, but it's just like a whole extra step you have to do. It is flipping freezing, however, so we need to get warmed up. Go on, warm yourself up there, wee boogie.
It's not working.
You need to do it faster, do it faster.
It's step time.
This is where the fun really begins.
Let's get the calves burning.
I did read online that there's meant to be a lot of steps involved in this hike and to get up this path. So I'm assuming this is going to be the start of many. We have also seen this following quite a lot of the path, which we don't know what it is. It's like a metal rail.
Eoin thinks that it used to be like, not toy, but like a way to kind of go
like a roller coaster ride.
Like a roller coaster ride. I don't agree. I think it was maybe used for like delivering things up and down the mountain.
Transport and stuff.
Yes. So settle the debate. Am I right or is Eoin right? Was there a roller coaster here at one time?
To be fair, Aisling's probably close enough, because like with this being like a fully paved path, there's obviously been a lot of materials that have been shipped up and down. The actual name of this trail is the Gwanmusa Trail, and it starts up in the northern section of the national park. And the reason we chose this one is because there's only two paths that actually lead the whole way to the summit of this mountain, which was originally the end goal of today, but that's obviously not happened now because of weather conditions and they've closed the path. I read online as well that this is the less touristy path, and it's a wee bit more kind of off-road, out and exposed, better panoramic views as well. But I don't know whether I've got confused with researching different trails or what's happened. There's a lot of people here. We're passing a lot of people on the path, and so far the path, as Aisling said, is very paved. Yeah, there's a lot of just direct path and boardwalk, ropes keeping you locked in. We haven't had any like open views really. So yeah, so far not really what I expected.
Eoin really wishes this was a roller coaster now. It's getting a bit mad looking.
Man, look how fun it would be though. Full upside downsy roller coaster. If it wasn't a roller coaster and isn't a roller coaster, Korea, it should be a roller coaster. Sort yourself out.
So we have just passed by the first shelter, if you would call it that. They were actually just toilet blocks. We stopped off, had a quick pee, and we're gonna keep going. We've seen a sign and we are actually over halfway there. So we're doing really well. The noises are brilliant. The birds are squawking away and there's leaves just falling all around us. Lovely. So I really don't know if you'll be able to see it in the clip that I just took.
A woodpecker!
There's a woodpecker up there. We can literally hear it pecking through the wood the whole way down.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a real woodpecker before.
But he's up there going. But yeah, that's so cool.
He's very small.
He is.
So I don't know if you can actually see it on the camera, but you can see your breath whenever you're walking around here. It is that chilly. However, the sun is coming beaming through the trees at the moment, letting in a lovely wee glimpse of light. We're getting savage height on as well. We could see out over the island there for a wee bit between the trees. Couldn't see too much, mind you, like we're covered in trees, but you could see a bit. Whenever we go hiking, there's always one item we always make sure to bring, no matter where we're at in the world: a packet of Oreos. And they're always so good. Thankfully the body temperature is warming up. I'm getting a wee bit hot and sweaty now, so it's time for a layer to come off. And our bag's so heavy today. It's like every time we go out for a hike, I'm like, what the hell do we bring?
And who packs it?
This guy.
A no hike is really complete unless you take a full pack lunch and picnic with you. Like, what else are you walking through the middle of the forest to do? You're going to go and find a really nice place to have a lovely picnic. It feels so good to be out in the fresh air, doing a little bit of exercise. And for me, I absolutely love hiking and just being in the outdoors. It's a place where I can go and just clear my head and get away from everything. And it's a great way for me to look after my mental health. Everybody looks after their mental health differently, whether that's through yoga, reading a book, or just talking to someone, whether that's the people around you or a certified therapist. So that's why we want to tell you about a paid partner of this channel and say a big thank you to BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is a fully online therapy service that gives you an opportunity to open up, talk to and connect with a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what your situation is, if you feel like you would benefit from therapy and from some additional support, then we would highly encourage you to consider checking out BetterHelp using the link down in the description below, where you're able to schedule a therapy session at any time that's convenient for you. BetterHelp is just like traditional therapy, only you can have your therapy sessions as a phone call, a video chat, or even by text message if that's what you prefer and is more comfortable and beneficial for you. To get started, you just need to fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you'll get matched with a therapist in most cases within 48 hours or less. And if you feel like your therapist isn't the right fit for whatever reason, which can be quite common whenever starting therapy, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. So if you think you, your partner, some of your family members or friends might benefit from therapy, then consider BetterHelp as your choice for support. You can check them out using the link down in the description below, or you can visit betterhelp.com/Eoin and Aisling. That's betterhelp.com/Eoin and Aisling, and this link will also get you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. Plus it does help to support this channel and keep our journey alive.
We're on the final stretch now. I think that's the top. I feel like that's the shelter up there. So one last push.
We can see a building or something.
We also have our answer. It's a trolley system. Didn't think it was going to be a roller coaster, but the sound of that on the way back down was starting to sound very fun. But I don't think they're going to let us go down on it.
No rides today.
It's so bright now that we're out of the trees.
What a day though.
Unreal.
Look, we're right in the cloud too. You can see just like coming in. Full cloud invasion.
Take us away.
What a day.
And then this would be the path that takes you on up to the peak that we
That girl just went though.
cannot go to. Did she?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, it's so fresh. So nice. You can just see for miles. That way, not this way.
Taking a wee seat there, chilling out.
Yes, I feel like nature is just my happy place. Just sit back, relax, take it all in.
This is the main reason we go hiking, so we can sit in places like this and eat our lunch. Today we have went for ham sandwiches. Went to the shop last night and bought ourselves a massive, like huge, big, like gammon ham. And I have made a shit ton of sandwiches for us, and I am so excited. And even better, I have brought somewhere, aha, some coffee and a flask of hot water. Yay!
That is a picnic.
I also brought some of Jeju's famous oranges, and this one has burst. These are incredible, by the way. If you haven't seen our video from yesterday when we were out doing a wee road trip around Jeju, go check it out, we'll link it up here. We bought a big bag of these oranges that grow all over the island. They are the best oranges I think we've ever had. Skin.
You don't need it.
If you peel them correctly.
Beautiful.
Stir, stir, stir to your heart's content.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, look at that. So sexy.
Hell yeah, that's so sexy.
I have been waiting for this. I think I've just been thinking about the ham. It's like proper Christmas ham. So good. So we just noticed a Wi-Fi sign over here. There's Wi-Fi at 1,500 meters on top of the mountain. I can't believe it. Korea's fabulous. But while we've been sitting here eating our lunch, we've also spotted that there's quite a few people continuing on the trail to go to the top of the mountain. Now, we were all told at the bottom that it was closed today because it was bad weather and it was too windy. It's not too windy. It's a lovely day. The skies are blue, and if they're going, we came here on a mission today to go to the top of Korea. And I think we are going to complete that mission today because we're going to pack up, finish our lunch, and get going again. We orange to keep us going, but further confirmation that we can go. There was some speaking going on from the building, and they said we can go. So there's the gate. Let's get ready. And we're going. And we're going. Oh, my hands are freezing.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. It's just step after step after step. So many of them. And you can feel the burn in the calves and the legs now. But we are getting closer. We're at like 1,600 meters. So we only have another 350 roughly to go. The peak is 1,950. So yeah, not much further. And the views are getting way better the higher we're getting up to.
Got stuck in a traffic jam back there.
Stuck behind a wee old lady.
Yeah, but I'm caught up now.
Koreans are so prepared. Like, we knew this before. We've like done like hikes and different things with like Korean people before, and they're always so immensely over prepared in our like opinion. Always in like the best gear, always the best hiking poles, best boots, literally everything you could possibly imagine. And I just don't see the need for it at all. Me and Aisling just rock up with whatever we've got in our backpack and we're like, let's go lads.
And we got a few looks this morning for that, but
yeah, there were a few people looking at it this morning, walking around the car park, looking to say like, you actually going up there in what you're wearing? We're like, yes, absolutely. Come on.
oh, my legs. Haven't went up that many stairs in a long time. We're gonna have to start being a bit more careful. We have our first bit of frost and ice on the ground. It's getting pretty slippy. From down at the last shelter, Eoin actually said it looks like there's snow on the top, but we thought it was actually like the trees, but it could be snow.
I think it's like maybe frost on the trees.
To be fair, it is very cold.
Oh. Look at the ice! Oh my god. Are you falling up here?
Bubba?
Aisling, the clumsiest person I know.
I will happily take that title. I do try my best, but even at my best efforts,
sometimes it's just not good enough.
I walk into things.
Whoa, it's actually shining these steps.
Everyone is literally clinging onto the rope here on the way down. It's going to be very slippy.
We've seen a few slips already from people.
A couple of near misses, but hopefully no one has any accidents today. I think there's quite a few people regretting their decision at this point, but one hand on the rope and we'll be okay.
It's quite funny, to be fair, watching everybody slip.
And I must say we've seen some really good saves so far, so it's somewhat entertaining.
As long as we're not next.
Yes.
As we're walking along here, there's actually like snowflakes, I'm gonna call them. Basically snowflakes, like flying into us and blowing everywhere. Loads of frost and ice in the trees. We've seen some icicles and stuff as well.
I'm feeling so Christmassy.
Yeah, it feels so Christmassy, and what looks like we like blobs of snow nearly in some of the trees too.
But thankfully now the tree coverage isn't as much, so the path's a lot better. It's not as slippy.
But look how white the trees are, man. Where do you see this? It's so white. The treetops are lovely, and yeah, it feels proper Christmassy.
Yeah.
You okay? We've already saved 2 people from falling, so we've been pretty useful so far, I think. Thankfully we haven't had any slips yet. Still waiting, might happen, we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed though, we'll be okay. Oh, but it is getting difficult to go up the slippy stairs, slippy steps. Everybody's holding on to the rope for dear life here.
Oh my goodness, it's like a winter wonderland. Wow, that's all I have to say. Look at those clouds behind me. Insane. I did not expect this to happen today, but I am so glad that we have decided to do this hike and that we were able to come to the top. Imagine we weren't able to come up and experience this. Woohoo! We made it! Woohoo! Look at this. It is so amazing, and there's so many people all over here behind me that are gathered up, and I believe they're queuing for a photo. Let's try and find a different spot to get a nice photo, because just over here on the other side we have a lake.
As if we didn't save our coffee here. It's so cold!
There used to be a lake. It's pretty dried up and murky looking right now.
It's so windy.
Oh, it's so cold. Look at the igloo over there. Look at all of these people queuing to get a picture with a rock. A rock.
That rock over there.
It's a very important rock.
I'm assuming it says you have now reached the top of Korea and you're at 1,990 meters.
90 or 50?
1,950 meters.
Yes.
Yeah. But actually, look at the queue. All these people waiting.
I won't be able to read the rock, so I'm okay.
We know where we're at. We'll remember.
Yes, I had some good memories in here.
And there you have it. We have reached the highest point in South Korea, and it is honestly stunning.
We have had such a great day coming up here, and I'm so glad we reached the top. But
yeah, very glad, because we were disappointed this morning when we arrived and seen the sign and we were told you can't go to the top.
he was very disappointed.
I was annoyed, to say the least, so I'm so happy to actually be here. 1,950 meters up. Very cool, very proud of ourselves. It's clearly an extremely popular thing to do here.
Yes, there are a lot of people around, and it's a weekday.
It's a Tuesday, so I wouldn't want to see it on the weekend. Normally we're not actually into like the path hikes like this, I suppose, like the route the whole way up the steps and stuff. We love doing our own wee thing, but in this case it was honestly just really nice, and we didn't expect the snow and ice and stuff, so very cool. Now all we need to do is get down safe with no slips or falls.
Yes, and finish off the hike in true Eoin and Aisling fashion.
Oreos!
With an Oreo. We also just discovered that the highest point in South Korea has Wi-Fi.